Hello. So hey, I am finally almost kind of back inside my used to be hair salon, but since I have allergies now, it's craft room. So anyway, I bought this Wick candle maker, the We Are Makers. Well, at the time they were still we were memory keepers. Um, Candle making machine, warmer. So I have been wanting to do some candles. So I finally got a chance, made some extra time in a day to try to add making candles in. And y'all, I tell you, I have fun. If I have no bad reviews about this, I would recommend this. I don't know if you would need the aluminum candle maker. It just depends on how many candles I guess you're doing. Now, I have to say this here. I am thinking about getting one. And the reason I am thinking about getting one, why I'm telling you you may not need it, is because if you know you do those candles where they have the carving and you want to do the dipping and different colors of wax, the aluminum would probably be easier for me to have different colors. And so, where, this will give you one, then, you can't dip. Now, I could probably use something else. I don't know. But I think that, because the ones, when I watch the YouTube videos of the people who are doing the candle dipping, they have these big, humongous aluminum things. They're not cans, they're square things that people who do that, or who serious candle makers, know what to do. But it would be something I would want to do at home, but that would give me something smaller. And when I'm saying the these other carriers, these aluminum things, they're really like 10 pictures that they have at Hobby Lobby. They have been clearance priced down to $19.99. This was $24.95. Now, at first I was thinking, wow, this will be good for what I need to do. It warms up, y'all. When I had the pellets that they had in here, the paraffin pellets, it warms up, look like in 10 minutes. And this is how it looks. I was trying to do some purple glitter in there. That didn't turn out right. Now, if I read their directions correctly, it said to go on and add glitter and color and perfumes while you're warming it. The glitter didn't work right because it's still in there. But all you have to do is plug it in. Now, I've been kind of moving around because I was working in my living room while I was still doing some hair. I was in the living room instead of down here because I've turned this into a craft room and it's crafting. it's doing something. But all the same, you just plug it in, press this button, open it up, put your wax pellets in. They have a max line in there. Close it down. When you have it plugged up, you turn it on. Takes 10 minutes. You don't bother this button until you're releasing the wax, and then you open it. And they have a light. This one has a red one. I think it was red. And this one has a blue light, so you won't get them confused. Here's the stand and all of that. I went through that with the video. Okay, so what I did now is I actually made some candles. So I'm putting that back on the floor because, like I said, it's a new gadget I got. So it doesn't have a dedicated space at this time. I'm trying to work it out to get it one. But I see everybody who are doing all this organizing, buying all the storage stuff. I want to do some crafts. I want to organize and make it easy for me to do crafts. But until I can get my organization ideas, I got some good ones and they're working. But I still need to do some crafts, and then I won't really have to do the organizer. Because I don't want to buy 50 million organizers and then don't ever empty them. Like the lady that's got this older lady stuff, and she's done 18 videos on the different stuff she's done create. I said, I don't want to be that person to have my children having to get rid of this stuff. I want to go and do my stuff. So this is a candle, the first one I did. Well, okay, let me show you. This one was the first one I started trying to do. It's actually looking better than I thought. All right, so, because that's not a bad looking candle. But I poured this and I tried putting blue in and I put it inside like they said with the candle stuff. To me, it didn't seem to mix well. But you can tell the difference between when I just did the plain candle wax. And I may have added white to it. I think I did from the package they had. I did the blue and the white from the package they had. Okay, So while I was waiting on this one to dry, to right there, I was like, I want to do something else. So I bought this one. And I had bought this so long ago at Hobby Lobby. I bought this before I bought the wax maker. I said, one day I'm going to make a candle. And this is just small enough for me to do it. I wasn't trying to start a business or anything, but you never know. So I read it. It said if I use this, the Wick candle maker, that I can use this large one holder to put it in. And it did fit well. And so what I had to understand, because I've never made candles, is when you put this wick in there, because you're going to need the wick to go through the mold, I had to put the stopper. So I was like, what is this for? So this is a little stopper. It comes with about 3. Okay, so I need to put this somewhere so that I'll remember where it is. I don't want to put it inside the warmer. I'll put it on top of the little tray that holds these, because it'll be in the way and then I'll know to move it. So I had to get the stopper out of there so that, of course, the wax doesn't fall through. Okay, I mean, I'm acting all dramatic and lifting out slow. So I was like, well, whatever happens, we're going to see this together. Now, I did put this in here. I tried to center it as best I can, but I didn't continue to watch. So it may be off by a little millimeter or centimeter or something like that. Are we going to be dramatic about it? Not for my first and second candle. So, of course, this came with the kit. This metal gadget here to help wrap the candle around it. Alright, so it's got a little wax on it, and that's, I guess it's okay. Because we're going to cut it down anyway. Alright, so I'm going to put, well, you know what? I could have put everything right back in there, and that would have been great. So I am going to have to cut this down. Let's see, I'm organized enough where I'm at a desk here. And I can cut this down. Now, I was watching somebody's video today, and they have, there's some scissors out there for cutting wicks, and I guess for getting them perhaps closer than that. And, okay, so, hey, unveiling. Let me do that before I take that out. So, yeah, I can see where it probably was tilted a little bit. Well, you will see. We'll see when I get it out. Okay, I'm going to take it out on camera because I was watching a lot of videos today before I went to church and after I got home from church. Lazy Sunday. I'm making this harder than what it is. And harder than what I thought it was going to be, because I thought it was going to be harder to get it out. But this flexes well and it's easy, y'all. Easy. So I'm going to be making a lot of candles. I told my husband, because he's the one that does the candle lighting around here. If you watch any of my videos, I tell you about how I had the forever candle. I had it on the jewelry box. Ignorance. I did not. I needed to know in case you didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't put it on the base because they said it's forever candle. It will last forever. It's not gonna be. I was like, no, what about this? What about it? No, it's not. It's not. You're gonna not have any problems. So I put it on, and even if I had it on the base, it still would have done the same thing. Why did I put the candle on and would sleep? I didn't intend to go to sleep without blowing it out. But anyway, I guess I was dreaming that the house was on fire, and I was in the bedroom and the house was on fire. And I woke up and the house was not on fire, thank you, Lord Jesus. But the candle was still lit, and it was just somehow made a hole, and it was sliding sideways like this out. It was bigger than these candles, because, back in the day. But it had melted and was sliding down sideways out, and I managed to wake up and blow it out before it was making that final descent and sliding out. So I stopped using candles. I have them, but I stopped using them. So my husband lights them, and we believe he's not going to fall asleep while watching them or having them on. He says the ambiance. And I also got, you know how back in the day, do I have one here? I have one out there. But how they, when they would carry lights in the candles and stuff, and they'd have the little holder in the handle, and they'd carry them around, and it was encased in this metal thing. Well, I have some of those that I got from Hobby Lobby. I got a couple of them because I got them for my daughter too. So if you're sitting somewhere at your bedside nightstand, just in case some paper or something comes by it, it has a frame around it to try to stop it from getting in there. And you know, but don't go to sleep. I was working a job. I was working 6 days a week, 10 hours a day, rotating shift. So I didn't have no business lighting a candle. But anyway, here's my candle. It's actually cute. I know I did a lot of talking, but it's actually cute. I tried to, because I mean, I'm just so excited about this. This is where I did have the deposits of the purple glitter that did get in. I'm going to show you. Did, if you look close, I did that and the purple glitter, and I probably put a little white. I did that. That's another layer. As you can see, the distinction layer. Because well, that was probably the first one, and the glitter went down to the bottom. You can't put powder like, you know how if you're making a quiche and you put powder on the cheese or your argo starch or whatever so that it doesn't all settle to the bottom. Well, you can't do that with that. So anyway, it went to the bottom. So I'll learn how not to do that. And then, so that's the first layer. Then this is the second time I needed some more wax. And so I said, okay, here I go again. I mix some white. And then this one here is just, I didn't mix any color. I was like, we're just going to do what it do. Let it do what it do, like Ray Charles said. So I managed to slide down. I guess it was just a little spacing. And that's fine because I can just shave all of this down, remelt it and put it in. But I told my husband, well, hey, when you need some more candles, this may be the one you use, because now I'm a candle maker. What is a candle maker? Do they have a name? Because one day I said, when I was at Tandy Leather making something, and I said, well, making a pair of sandals, because I'm always trying new stuff. And I said, oh, well, now I'm a cobbler. And this guy said, no, you're not a cobbler, you're something else, because that's not the name of a person who makes shoes. People think it's cobbler, but it's something else. I can't tell you what it is right now. But I was saying, I'm going to trim this wick, and this candle is good as gold. It's good as, hey, done. Now, of course, I'm going to have to cut that a little closer. Look, I'm thinking like, if I was at Tandy, I would just put a lighter to that thread or zap it. But because it's a candle, I may not need to do that. But, I mean, I'm delighted that this worked, that the mold was easy to get out. I think I'm impressed with my candle making skills. All right, so let's see if this other candle will come out as easy as they said. I was going to say, I can tell you how it is, because it looked like, it felt like it was coming up, but that was not it. That was just the holder, the string holder, whatever they would call that, comes out. And they have little ditties here to capture it so that it doesn't roll around. Can you see the little holders? Okay, and let me tell you something that I saw in a video. If you can see this candle, which I'm still doing it this way because I have my thing here, but my phone is still so full that it won't let me record anything right now. I'm trying to get rid of a bunch of emails and old videos and download stuff. So that cloud is getting on my nerves, because if I didn't have a cloud, I could get more done. So anyway, so I got a stopper here. Pull out the stopper, put it there. Okay, I will trim this later. They say you turn this, which is how you put it in there. Okay, see, I put some blue, but it all fell to the bottom. Okay. So, what I was getting ready to tell you is I was watching somebody's video, and they were saying that you need to go in there. I'm trying to turn it this way so you can kind of see, because I don't know if you can see it in there like that. But it's like it fell in some. So this lady was saying that you need to go in there with an object and poke holes in, because there is air. and so you need to get the air out and then pour some more. So I was like, oh, okay, this may be something that people who make candles and sell them to us in the store, they know to do, and they do it, and we don't know. We're none the wiser. So next time I'll know to go inside. I'm trying to let you all see it, where there's this space where I can go in there and press it down to get the air out, and then pour some more wax so that it has to even build up. But I mean, I think that's beautiful that the mold works. I'll trim that down. And no sense in trimming it with the other these because it's not getting it close enough. So I guess I'm gonna have to get some wax. Well, here I go doing it anyway. I'm gonna have to get some candle cutters. The way they had them, they're angled. Well, I guess you can get in here and get that worked out. So hey, I learned a lot by watching your YouTube videos. I wish I could call out all the names of the people that I've watched, but hey, I will like some. I subscribe, some people I don't. But for the most time, like if it's depending on what people are talking about, it's when I don't. But if it's something that I'm learning, I will subscribe. So if you look at it, in case you didn't know, you'll see me there. Okay, so it's not perfect. I know it's not. Look, I had to do 2 layers. That one I mixed with the blue. The majority of it fell down to the bottom, but I mean that looks like a brand new candle there. And then it wasn't level. Maybe I moved it around because, like I said, I'm not in a stable spot because I was upstairs pouring. Then I brought it down here, and it was supposed to be even because I thought I said it in the thing correctly. But hey, it happens. I can always trim it down, but really it needs more wax. So eventually it'll be probably even. I'm so impressed with this though. My skill at making candles, and I know they probably say that you can come right out the box and you can make excellent candles. Sometimes stuff that's really easy is difficult for me. A gourmet meal, I can come and I can make that for you and it'll be perfect. Jello, a toast. I burn toast. My children, they're just used to it. But I've stopped because what I learned is I was putting it on high and I need to go it on lower and pay attention. That's what I do. I be doing too much and then I stop paying attention and then there you go. Because I'm scrambling eggs, I'm making omelets and doing all this a la carte stuff for them. But anyway, I am impressed with my candles. I will be making more. Oh, and let me tell you something else because I did bring this over. So, like I said, I have a beauty salon down here, and I would advise anybody to get a salon, put in their home, so you can sometimes have people to come over and do your hair. But because I was doing hair and nails and stuff, I have a paraffin waxer. This is a Homedics paraffin foot or hand dip. You can do either or both if you clean it. So low, medium, and high. So this has paraffin wax in it. Ain't gotta look all in there. But I said that to say, basically, I didn't know what candles. I never thought about what candles were made of. I just thought they were wax. I didn't know about the soy, paraffins, and all of that. Well, I already had that. When I melt that, it's just like this one. It's controlled. It's like this. I'm not telling you not to get this because I'm about to lose my thing. That's where I put it. I'm not telling anybody not to get it. What I'm saying is if you have a paraffin hand and foot dip machine, you can use that. So I was like, okay, that was my other reasoning. Let y'all look at my candles instead of just looking at me talk. I could have used that wax because I'm trying to think. I got a little jar. It's outside. It's right out there. I used my measuring cup, one of my Pyrex measuring cups, to pour wax. What was I making? I had a mold, a soap mold, and I was making soap, and I used it to pour the soap in. Anyway, I can't use it for food anymore because of the fact that I used it for a chemical. So you know how once you use a food grade item for a chemical, you can't go back and use it for food. So I got other ones, so I'm good on that. But I mean, I had other things I could have used, but it just I felt it worked anyway. So I can use it in the paraffin dip because I got this. I bought extra. I have this, and well, I was saying this here, but I have some more I bought from Walmart. Walmart probably has all the stuff to make candles. I don't know because, like I said, this is a new venture for me. But I bought some wax. They had some paraffin wax that you can use for your hands. You can put that in almost any warmer. You could put it in probably a candle warmer and put your hands on it because it's not going to get hot, where you can't touch it. And use it to soften your hands because that's what you're using it for, to soften your hand, to soften your feet and all of that. But all the same, now if I need more wax, like say, because I want to make multiple candles, because I did have to, melt a lot of wax several times in order to get these candles finished. I can use that. Also, even though I was saying you may not want to get those 10 cans, like I said, in a situation where you may want to add more than one color, then that you might want to use that, because I'm not going to put in my paraffin dip for the hand and feet because I could possibly still use it for that. But I'm not going to be putting hand and feet in there and making candles. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to be doing them at the same time. So right now that's still going to be for feet. But it doesn't take forever to melt it. So I can always easily get it out, put it in something else. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do any stuff to make people sick or, sell candles and they got feet jam or anything like that. But I'm just saying I like them. We are memory keepers, makers, but you may always have some other things around that can get the same job done. But y'all, go to my Etsy shop. No, I'm just joking. I don't have an Etsy shop. I was just joking. I enjoyed it. You take it for what it's worth. I'm not trying to say I'm an expert because I'm not. You have to do, they say, 10,000 hours in order to be an expert, and I haven't done maybe a good one. But I'm on my way because I'm going to be making candles, y'all. I'm going to be adding color. Don't judge my lack of getting color done based on we are makers or we are memory keepers. Don't blame them. It's my learning curve. And so, but these candles are going to work. But I'm not going to light them for you and have something happen today on camera and y'all get to see it. Nope, y'all ain't getting no evidence. With that, I'm going to talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good day.